And
Okay.
like, all the Young Justice are lads.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Aqua lad,
I think that's the only one, but yeah, Electric Lad.
Electric lad.
All right, all right, all right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Collecting Brothers. John, this is Josh. Welcome to the Action Figure Podcast. We're talking all the toy news. It is New York Comic Con this week, so be prepared to check out that video when we break down all the fun reveals coming out of there. But let's talk this week, friends. Let's get right into the news. First up from NECA, we are getting some more Beetlejuice. This one is a NECA store exclusive, and this one is coming with this crazy fun backdrop here of Dante's Inferno Room and a new version of the Beetlejuice where he's like all spiked out, right? When you like they pick him up and like he throws out his spikes and so they drop him. But yeah, not bad.
Yeah, it's a really cool variation. And like, is it coming with that backdrop?
It will be coming with that backdrop, yes.
Is it like plastic, do you think? Or is it like cardboard?
I'm thinking it's cardboard.
Maybe like base plastic and then cardboard you just put in, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's let's actually get to it. I can show you some more pictures here. But there's that Beetlejuice coming in here. So it's flat, right? It's like this big old piece. There is some
Yeah.
depth to it at the door on the sides there. There is like a little bit of depth, but I'm thinking it could be like, some type of plastic, just injection molded, or it could be some cardboard. I don't know. We'll have to see. They usually do go plastic with their dials, NECA does,
Yeah.
but
Just looking at this, I would say it's probably plastic just because if you look at the pitchforks on top of the thing, if it was cardboard, it would make no sense because those would just break or bend in a second. So this has got to be plastic. Just
okay,
like a
so
flat piece of plastic.
yeah, just like some injection molded plastic. So, but yeah, there you go. There's all the fun faces you get with the spiked out version of Beetlejuice. But yeah, next store exclusive there for that fun thing. So cool that they're just doing, riding that wave of Beetlejuice. All right, let's get to Todd McFarlane here. He's making up for for what he didn't show last week. A lot of stuff got dropped here. Walmart Collector Con's going on as well. New York Comic Con, he's just pumping stuff up. So here we have from Bleach from the Thousand Year Blood War. We got Toshiro looking with just their Bleach figures with the soft goods, which is a great touch, right? We learned from the Demon Slayer figures when you're doing these kind of clothing, better to go soft goods.
Yeah, it'd be kind of interesting, because they're not like, of course, it's McFarlane is not import quality, but I feel like the soft goods are good enough to where you can maybe inevitably either Figma or SH Arts releases this, and maybe they don't do soft goods, like how it would lay maybe on an import would be cool to see in the future. But yeah, such an improvement that he's like realized his mistake, and like we saw with that Ichigo figure, right, that he first showed us.
Yeah.
And I saw the in store. It's actually crazy how good it is for the price what it is.
Okay. Wow. But then we also have Ishida here as well. So again, adding that soft goods where he can. This figure is nice and clean and that white gets that bow and arrow as well. So again, getting all the characters from Bleach here. Next up, $50 here for the Call of Duty Spawn figure, but this is part of the autograph series. So it's the gold label. Todd's also signing them. This is exclusively at Walmart. So if you missed that chance to get this guy, because this guy did sell out, you can get him up for a little bit more for the autograph, but you get
Right, and I think the other one come with soft goods cape too, or no?
yes. So it's
It
the
was soft
same
goods,
figure, just same
the autograph.
accessories. Yes, just the autograph.
Dang, man, dude, this has got to be one of the best fun Spawn figures he's ever made to date. Like
Mm-hmm.
I can't get enough. Who cares that it's Call of Duty? I mean, that's cool and all, but like just as a Spawn figure, the cape, like you could even, I feel like, pop that on like a Marvel Legends Doctor Strange, and it would
Oh
work
wow.
phenomenal with that too.
Yeah, no, with that big old,
Yeah.
the collar piece, man, I love it. Yeah, it is fun. But we're gonna keep going here with McFarlane. A new Green Lantern here, Simon Baz, the Luchador. Man, this is fun. This is a fun Green Lantern here. He comes with 3 different constructs: a lantern, a hammer, mallet or whatever, and a little drill bit. Oh, sorry, 4. The drill bit and like a punch. He's a Luchador. He's got to have that. Interesting move here, though. You're seeing face plates for McFarlane on this head.
That's really cool. The fact that he's starting to do that, like, man, this guy, I just feel like he never stops pushing and trying to give us the best figures he can. Even though it's not, sometimes I've been trying to push away from 7-inch figures. Like, I'm like, I don't want to buy these, but then he keeps pushing me in because not only that, but then he's hiding it so well, right? Because he's doing it
Yeah.
at the seams of the mask. Like you can barely even tell that there's a swap out piece there.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. Yeah, like if you saw this, you would just think it's another head. But yeah, that's Todd. Like a lot of people don't give him credit for what he's doing, but like you got to respect that he's doing it. He's still independent, right? He doesn't have a board. He's doing his thing, and he's going to innovate because he has that ability to do that. But there's Simon Baz. Get that Green Lantern, filling up your team there. Next up here, we're getting a autograph edition here of Agent Liberty. Looks like I believe he comes with something new here. Like that shield is new, if from my understanding, but I could be wrong. But yeah, but it's signed by the artist of that did the card. So it's not Todd, but it's still the artist, which is I think so cool when he does these.
I know it's better now because there's like we've had enough Todd McFarlane signatures by now. It's like every time. So
Mm-hmm.
it's honestly it's cooler when we get the artists or the story writers, whatever they want to do.
Yeah, I agree. And like I think the artist is better, personally. I think it's better. But yeah, so there's Agent Liberty looking cool, looking fun. Next up though, Mr. Terrific. Now, the only reason I know Mr. Terrific is because he's going to be in the James Gunn Superman movie. And there's some set photos that released here. He's looking really cool, and he does come with a soft goods jacket as well, kind of like we've been seeing on these collector's editions. I love when he gets into this. And here's like just more intricacy in those soft goods. Like we have 3 different colors. We have that red liner. I don't know, man. This looks cool.
Yeah, like you can just think about the possibilities, right? Like that reads well as like any, bullet bike rider jacket. So
Mm-hmm.
like you could get like the Marvel Legends, Black Widow bullet bike, which is also red, white, and black, and then pop that on like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like somebody who rides a bullet bike, and just have this
Just a
jacket with
character.
it.
Yeah.
That would look way nice. Another thing too, I'm noticing with all these releases I just thought of is that he's kind of going the Marvel Legends route in regards to using the exact same body and just trying to do more comic book characters where there doesn't have to be any new sculpt. Like, because all these characters look to me like they share the same body mold, just different paint apps, right? Um,
Right. Yeah.
and maybe with a couple attachments, right? Just like Marvel Legends
Mm-hmm.
style. Marvel Legends will add
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
belt or like a thigh boot thingy. So maybe that's like it's kind of smart, It's kind of smart to like
Yeah. Yeah.
go towards the comic book characters because then you can save on tons of molding and you can still charge the same price as like the Marvel Legends route.
Yeah, it's like reusing parts. You don't have to create, whole new molds. You can reuse the molds you have and then just piece it together, right? But yeah, again, faceplates on this one as well. So I love that, man. We'll see what he does later on. Next up, though, Grid from Forever Evil. This thing, is just one of those crazy cookie stuff that Todd loves to see on the shelf, right?
This is like something he would have drawn, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and he just wants to get it out there. Big old mean looking dude, just Grid. I don't know, maybe he's like some cyborg, like evil version of him. All right, but next up, this was an announcement here, kind of a double teaser. We're getting that like Batman versus Superman. What's that?
Tuesday.
Doomsday, yeah, the Doomsday, and then we get a little bit of that Henry Cavill Superman there with the soft goods cape. Now we don't get the reveals on him, and we only just got this little picture here, this little preview of Doomsday. But what are your thoughts, Josh, on this one? We're going movie route now.
I think it's such a smart move by him because I don't know, to be honest, and I think it's just people. I don't know. It could be two things. Sometimes I feel like with the DCEU, people always hated on it, but just because it was in our lives for so long that even if you hate somebody, if you work with somebody for long enough, you start to like it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I feel like it could be that, or I feel like it's just people once they lose something, they want it back. Because I feel like there's been like this kind of shift in like the culture and the people, like the fans, where they're like,
Yeah.
"Dude, we love the
It's
DCEU,"
over. So now
and it's like people have been hating on it since its inception. And so like, I feel like now people are like, "Oh, we love it," and I feel like it's a I think it's a perfect time to make these DCU figures because I feel like they will sell well. And I love that we get Doomsday because we know it's probably something that Mayfex Figure Arts will never do because of the size of it, and they know they have to charge plus 150 $150 something like that. So we never get those big characters like
Yeah.
we never gotten as big as the Justice League was. We never got a Darkseid or a Steppenwolf, whereas McFarlane gave those to us. And so to get a Doomsday, even though it might not scale perfectly, I feel like it could even work with your imports, right? You know what I'm saying? Because he's big.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
It could work with your Mayfex Justice League that's coming out.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Let's keep going here, though. We're also getting a Diana Wonder Woman from Batman versus Superman, getting her back out there. as well as Dark Side. This is version 2 of Dark Side. We'll see how the Wonder Woman turns out. I know a lot of people were complaining like she was like too much legs or whatever. We'll see how she turns out on this one though. We only have this photo right now. The shield looks good though, man.
That's the thing that I'm wondering that, right? Because it's like it's not technically getting it back out there because yes, the Wonder Woman suits are fairly similar, but they actually are like completely different from like Wonder Woman to B versus
Mhm.
S and Justice League. And the ones that everybody complained about was the one from Wonder Woman 1980, whatever, 1989, whatever it was,
84, 1984,
1984. Yeah.
85. Yeah, whatever.
So that's the one that people were complaining about.
Oh, okay, okay.
And so like we've technically never gotten really any figures of Batman versus Superman because it's such an old movie. It was prior to when they picked up the DC multiverse. So I wonder how much of that mold, if any, they will reuse because it's really hard to see because of the pose and the
Yeah,
the
we'll see.
the blurring.
The bokeh. Yeah, we'll see what's coming with the Wonder Woman. But here is Dark Seed. In this is version 2 of the movie version, right? This is the Justice League, right? And so he's coming with a throne, and this I don't know how you feel about it, but why give us that weird flame effect? Like why do the cutout flames? I don't know. The throne's cool. I don't
Yeah.
need the cutout flames there. Just do
Right.
like a square box.
Right. Luckily, though, it's just a piece of paper probably, and you can just throw it out, right?
100%.
And the throne's really cool because, and it's cool to get another throne because oftentimes I see toy photographers, they'll just reuse either Snoke's throne from the Black series or the Black Adam throne. So to finally get another throne that more photographers can use, for Dark Side or whatever. And dude, people need to comment down below. Do people say Dark Seed or Dark Side? Because I've heard both versions, and I don't know which is right. So guys, let me know down in the comments.
We'll see. There's a little quick comparison here though of the original release. This is the new current one. It's gonna be released, so a lot darker, to kind of fit that Justice League aesthetic. Right, with the blue one is more like comic inspired potential.
Yeah.
I don't know.
To be honest, I actually don't like. Usually, I'll pick one, right? But I feel like neither one is superior. I feel like they're both good in their own right and in their own, direction that they chose to go in. I feel like I like both. Like I can't pick one really.
Okay.
Because even what I like about the newer one is how he has those dark lines on the side. That's kind of more how he appears like in the comics. Like he has that, right? And that one it kind of disappeared in the other one. But then, like you said, the blue one is like more comic-esque. This was more realistic. But yeah, they're both really cool, I think.
Yeah, $50 for this one. He's gonna be big boy, right? He's gonna be that same big Dark Side size with the throne as well.
Oh, it's massive. Like I think it's like 9 or 10 inches easy.
So it's a big guy. But yeah, it comes in that big box. Comes as a little, weapon as well.
Yeah, because the original one was 40, and so it's $10 for the throne. Not bad.
And don't forget the backdrop.
You're right.
All right, let's keep going here. There's that back art though from the movie. Next up, Batman versus Superman, armored Batman. Here we go. So he's kind of cranking out all these movies ones. Maybe that's why all the other comic stuff they're like reusing parts because he put all the molds, the money into these.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? Because these need some dedication, right? And like I think that's what Hasbro with Marvel Legends does, right? Same thing.
That's true. So armored Batman is also we got the Nightmare Batman as well, which that's a fun figure. We've seen a lot of cool things from that one, but it is actually a 2-pack for these ones. So you get both versions of that Nightmare Batman and the armored Batman, right? Which was Martha. $40, so $20 a figure, man. And it comes with a little fun backdrop and
the base.
Soft goods cape on the armored Batman and a little base.
Gosh dang it, man.
$40, dude.
No, dude, I can't. I hate that. Like I'm trying to quit DC Multiverse, but at his price point, look at how much stuff you're getting for $20 a figure. What the heck? And these are fully dedicated, brand new, intricate sculpts with multiple layers. Yeah, like holy crap, man.
It's a lot of good things here. Like this 2-pack, I like Batman. I like those movies. I don't have any of these versions. $40 to just get those movie versions in my collection. Yeah, sounds good to me.
And that rock base, dude, that's useful. Like that's useful to me. Like beyond this pack, that's just a useful. It looks like a nice dry brush rock that you can use anywhere.
Yeah, it's a good deal here, man. Where he's cooking.
Crazy good deal.
2 head sculpts each, right? You get the masked version and unmasked, and then
2 head
battle damage and unbattled damaged heads.
Crazy.
But yeah, that's It's a cool one. There's that backer.
Dude, it honestly makes me like seeing these figures makes me also be like everybody else. Like even though I hated on it, I actually didn't even hate on it that much. I only hated on what?
I don't know. You love the
Yeah, I
Flash.
loved them all, dude.
I
Even
love
I gave
Batman vs
Aquaman its
Superman.
praise.
Aquaman was fun.
I gave
First one was
Flash its
fun.
way praise. Like for me, Flash is all time superhero
Yeah,
movie. And Justice League, of course, the
I
Joss Whedon
liked it.
was
Yeah,
a dud. That thing sucked, right? But the Zack Snyder's, it wasn't
the
bad.
Snyder one was good. The
Yeah,
Snyder one was good. It was fun. They played
dude.
more
Yeah, I can't wait
Cyborg.
to get more. Like, what else do you want to see from McFarlane? Of course, like you got to give us that Nightmare Joker to go with Nightmare Batman.
Oh,
And something that I would love to see is that even the import companies haven't done is some parademons like that we can army build.
that
Give
would
me
be
some
cool.
parademons.
Yeah, that would be cool. All right. Yeah,
What else would you want to see?
I'm trying to think. There was that Martian Manhunter in the Snyderverse version.
Oh
Good job.
yeah,
Alfred. I'd like an Alfred too. That'd be fun from that universe.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what else I'd get. I feel like they're hitting on all bases here, right? They've got the Cavill,
Oh,
Cyborg.
give me that General Zod, baby. Ain't nobody give me
Oh,
General Zod.
General Zod. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do a little 2-pack with all of his crew there. Yeah. All right, let's keep going with the McFarlane train here. We got a lot. Next up, Christopher Reeves Superman, the OG movie man.
Oh, this is also part of the DCEU.
Technically, you're right. Right? It's all any live action is part of the DCU.
No, because he was in the Flash for a second.
Technically, yeah. And so was and then Tim Burton's Nicolas Cage was also technically
Yeah,
TCEU.
that's DCEU, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Nicolas Cage and
That what is
Channing Tatum got their roles finally.
he did it. Nicolas Cage didn't even know he was in that movie.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. All right, but yeah, Christopher Reeves here looking, just clean in regards to that blue and that red. It is very much reminiscent of the movie. Soft goods cape on that wired as well. Wired as well. Here's that iconic Superman pose, man.
And I think the highlights got to be the likeness to Mr. Reeves here at like I assume this would be like what $20-$25. How much do you think this?
25. Yeah, 25.
Okay, the likeness on a $25 price point figure, I think is out of this world. Like, I think it looks exactly like him because sometimes with McFarlane they don't have the 3D print tech yet. Sometimes especially when they try to do actors, it looks kind of off. But I feel like this. I don't know. I just feel like they captured his look here.
Especially where there's no mask, nothing obstructing the face.
Yeah,
that's big for McFarlane for sure.
Yeah.
So 2 head sculpts too, and you get that cool card, man. That card, like, I love that card. I don't know why, but I'm digging that card. lots of hands there, man. Like this is all you would need, and if you're McFarlane, like to get that Christopher Reeves.
It's kind of funny when I look at that card. You know how you can see like his rib cage poking out of the suit.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, that they even got that detail in the figure. Nah, it's just the joint, but the joint looks like that, right?
Yeah, it does. It does. Like it's protruding. Right. Here he is in the box art, though. Yeah, man, this is cool. Love that we're getting 2 head sculpts, all those hands. Fun little Christopher Reeves figure. You got to have him, right? It's the OG, man. It's the OG. All right, let's take it over to the new Batman Adventures. We got anti-fire suit Batman here, $25. You know this, right? We know this line here, guys. If you dig it, you dig it. If you don't worry about it. Let them love it. Yeah. I love that these figures all come with stands, because how precarious, their proportions is very top heavy. So I think good move that they always include stands. I never really thought about that, but yeah. Sure. Another thing too is with the cards that he's doing, he now has a little punch out to where you can stand up your cards, have them displayed right next to your figure. See that little cutout there, little thing right here. So a little extra.
I feel like if this person is only collecting the Batman animated series line, okay, they might have some shelf space for this. But I feel like the majority of the collectors ain't nobody gonna sacrifice prime real estate for that. You know what I'm saying? And no way.
Yeah, all my cards go in a box.
No, there's no way. There's no room.
He's just looking out for the number one, the OGs, right? The fans, the real fans.
Yes.
Okay. Next up, we get the Creeper here. He's giving me him from Powerpuff Girls. Get some him vibes from this guy. Just that smile and that big old, I'm not sure if it's hair, if it's a coat, a mane. I don't know what he is, but I feel like this guy definitely gonna need the stand.
Oh yeah, it's like I don't think it's hair because think about it, his hair is like detached from it, so it's got to be like a Craven type like back thing.
Oh, okay, like Creeper, like more. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like a little thing that he just wears on the back of him. But there's that animation cell reproduction that Todd's been doing with these figures. Add a little sweetness to the pot. Next up, Firefly. This guy looks cool. Like I know he looks really like basic and stuff. Just like he's like one one gray suit with a couple of accents here and there. But I don't know. I like his proportions. I like his silhouette on this
That's it.
Firefly.
Literally, I think this is also the best figure of the wave. Not only that, because he just has the most human proportions that it's like, hey, dude, this could actually work like within your 6-inch shelf. Like this is not a
Somewhere
bad
else.
figure. Whereas, yeah, this is the best figure.
There you go. There's the production cell of that, friends. If you like it, you like it. You know where to
Pick
pick
of the
them
week
up.
so far, baby. What is his name? Firefly?
Firefly, yeah, Firefly.
Firefly, pick of the week, baby. Pick of the week.
All right, next up, something the toy community was posting everywhere. I felt everyone was posting about this. We are getting a Batman Beyond Batmobile, and it looks cool, dude. Terry's coming with him too, in this. He's all teched out there. This bad boy opens up, throw Terry in there. There's lights in the cockpit. There's lights in the rear. You get a little stand so it's floating for you. Not bad, dude. Not bad at all. And there's that beautiful box art for Batman Beyond. Batmobile.
No, crazy good. The fact that it has lights and sounds, and we know, I feel like Todd executes the lights really well. Like he does such a good job. And then not only that, but even though this is kind of an all black, Batmobile,
Mm-hmm.
the different black finishes add so much. Like where you get that gloss and that like matte, dude, it like
Yeah.
elevates it to another level. Like I feel like it just looks so good, especially with that dark translucent red. Like I don't even care how much this is. This is a must get.
Yeah, it's a cool aesthetic, right? It's very futuristic. Like you could throw this in your, like any type of sci-fi.
Dude,
It's
put
just got
that
that.
NECA Blade Runner figure in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. Yeah, for sure. So, but yeah, there's that Batman Beyond Batmobile. Let's keep it going. Walmart exclusive here. We got Electric Lad. I'm not familiar with this character, but that's okay. We're here. We're here to check him out.
Electric Lad, is he like? Because you know how what's is Black Lightning, bro? It looks like Black Lightning, like the
Static Shock?
static. No, not Static Shock.
Black Lightning. Black Lightning.
Black Lightning, yeah. Don't
Okay.
be confused.
That's true. They are
The Black
different.
Lightning even got a CW show. Put some respect on his name. No, because this is literally Black Lightning's costume. So this is probably the Young Justice version of Black Lightning.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
And like all the Young Justice are lads.
Yeah.
Aqua Lad,
I think that's the only one, but yeah, Electric Lad.
Electric Lad. So yeah, and this is literally Black Lightning's costume. So it's just a mini
Yeah, that's true.
kid Black Lightning. And there's
Okay.
the Black Lightning.
Right. Yeah, he does come with 2 head sculpts and those face plates again. Gotta get some more expressions cooking in there. Some
Dude,
lightning stuff too as well.
I feel like the fact that now this is like now a common thing for McFarlane
It's a
and a
shift.
common thing for what's it? Is it Jada, right? Yeah, Jada that does the Street
Jada,
Fighter.
yes. Yeah, Jada.
Dude, I feel like this puts immense amount of pressure on Marvel Legends that they need to start doing this as well. Like
If they don't do more faceplate, if they don't do
face
faceplates,
swaps.
we need head sculpts.
Well, no, like yeah, like they don't ever do those things. They need to start doing this for sure. Like it has to start happening. And honestly, if you think about it, if they're smart about it and they make, which we know Hasbro's not smart, right? I know this is not going to happen,
Right.
but if they were smart, you make the faceplates compatible with Joe's Legends Black Series. At least your best, right? You try your best and think about all the swapping you can do, dude. Because insane, right? Because we know Hasbro's really dumb. What we've seen with the
Yeah.
Andor Rebel and the Hoth Rebel and making the ports, because those are the only ones that have swappable faceplates, right? The Andor Trooper and the Hoth Trooper, and those didn't have the same ports. But yeah,
What a strange miss there. But yeah, they're just not thinking. All right, that's gonna wrap it up for the DC stuff, the DC multiverse stuff. A lot, there was a lot there. So Josh's pick of the week even showed up. So, but let's keep going with McFarlane. They are doing the Lord of the Rings, the War of the Rohirrim 4-inch figures. So we're not going to really talk too much about it. I just wanted to bring it up because Josh, you kind of mentioned, hey, this is the new anime that they're releasing at the end of the year.
not only that, but I've also been pushing like I talk about like what's a good license to pick up, and I'm like I'm so surprised that nobody picks Lord of the Rings. One, because it speaks to adults and older people who read the book. Like it's cross-generational. Plus, it's like a 10-year-old can be a fan of Lord of the Rings because there's nothing bad about it. There's no gore, there's no swearing. Fantasy. It's just a good, amazing story.
Fantasy.
Yeah. And so I just I was like, this is a no-brainer. Why is nobody doing Lord of the Rings besides Diamond Select? It just made no sense. And to see this now, dude, 7-inch coming.
We'll see. I would prefer that, but here's the 4-inch, the 3.75 inch whatever here. But here we have Helm's Hammer. So a little backstory on the War of the Rohirrim. It takes place 200 years before the events of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. So Helm's Hammer. Does that sound familiar? Helm's Hammer. Helm Hammerhand. Excuse me, Helm Hammer. Remember that name. And then we're also getting Wolf, our friend here, Wolf, and then Shank. Get a little orc, little goblin. I don't know what he is. It's 200 years before the events of the Lord of the Rings, and as well as Hera, Princess of Rohan. All those, as you can see, came with a build a figure piece there to make a snow troll. So I was kind of like gauging size, right? 4 inches per figure. It's it's a little bit under her, like half size. Shank's a little smaller, so I'm thinking maybe 3 inches per piece. So you're looking at a 6-inch troll.
Right. And I'm wondering if the troll is proportionally accurate, right? Because this is a snow troll, right? So it could be different. Like we haven't seen the show yet, but
yeah,
hopefully he did the right thing and made it like scale, right? You know what I'm saying?
I'll let you be the judge here in a little bit. But just to kind of come back here, Helm Hammerhand lives in or uses. All right, hold on. So here's the troll, man. Here's the troll. Looking cool. I like the troll. This is what kind of caught my eye, is the troll specifically. Yes, it is a Build-A-Figure, so you would have to buy all parts, but the troll kind of caught my eye.
Dude, okay, I'm fine with no knee joints, but at least give us a single jointed elbow would have been nice.
That is, yeah, that's true. That's true. And these are $20 each, right? So $20 for the 4-inch figures that come with the Build-A-Figure.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. He also did an exclusive here with Walmart. You got a 4-pack for $60. Now there are some slight variations on Helm here. He has this crown and he's a little more ornate, but still has the little cape things for all the characters. $60 though, for the 4 there. You don't get the Build-A-Figure, but if you're just looking for the figures, there you go. There's a little bit of a discount there for the 4-pack. But our friend Helm, he has a castle called the Hornburg Castle. Now Helm's Deep. This is Helm's Deep before it was Helm's Deep, right? This is the Hornburg Castle, and it's Helm's Deep because it's his deep. He's doing a play set here, McFarlane, 7 inches long, nice and big, and you can throw your figures on top of it. I mean, it's a pretty big thing here. Here you got Helm checking it out here. It is though cardboard. Okay, I don't know. I understand why it's cardboard. It's very large, right? You're trying to make this fit in with 4-inch figures. I'm just going to leave it at that. It is what it is. It is what it is.
For me personally, it's like, why do things half-heartedly? I don't know. I feel like these figures are done half-heartedly. I feel like this playset is done half-heartedly. Like, I just feel like he didn't, I'm always super impressed with McFarlane, and I feel like he just didn't give it his all, especially because, he's done 4-inch figures like we've seen with the Halo verse, like we've seen with The Walking Dead, that have elbow joints. Like, I don't need double elbows on 4-inch figures, but I would like at least a single joint. I would like a knee. Like, do these have knee? These have knee joints. Okay,
they do have knee, yeah,
but no elbows.
No elbows.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's hard to say, right? Because we're not 4-inch collectors. Maybe 4-inch collectors are like down for this, but I feel like 4-inch figures have been getting better and better as technology, like we see from Joy Toy, like we see from who else is there? Boss Fight,
and Hex,
yeah. So I would have even liked just to have a section of this proto Helm's Deep, but made out of plastic.
Gate. Yeah, like the gate or a tower. Yeah.
Right. Something like that would have been better than just a cardboard thing, because it's so big, and these things, especially like, you look how thin those little castle things are. They're gonna bend. It's prone to damage. Like, it's gonna ruin.
Yeah, it's true. Especially if you have to set it up and take it down a lot. You're gonna weather out you're gonna soften up the cardboard. I don't know how the thickness of it, right? How the density of it, but the more you move cardboard, the more it becomes flimsy. And here's a little bit of a comparison, so you can kind of see the snow troll with your figures. So a little on the small side.
Like we said, it could be because he's a snow troll. He's a different species,
Right, exactly. So we'll have to see. I am excited for the series. It looks really, really good.
The series is going to be an absolute banger. The animation is off the charts. Having Peter Jack, be involved.
Yeah.
No, it looks like it's going to be a phenomenal story.
The trailer looked really good. So, all right, let's take it over to Transformers. That's going to wrap up McFarlane there. Thanks, McFarlane. Transformers got a little giddy here. We're getting a crossover with the Mandalorian. I'm getting his N1, his modded N1 Starfighter there. All the fun effects here. Get the little base, firing all those weapons. Here he is transformed. I like how they tried their best to fit in as much brown as they could where they could, and still have the N1 aesthetic to it. But yeah, what do you think of Judge?
when you first showed me, because I'd never seen it, when you first showed me, I was like, this is something I never knew I needed. But then once I saw the alt mode, I no longer want it. Only because I just feel like, and I get it, but I just feel like it would work better if you didn't have the Mando helmet on there and have, just like any other run in the mill Decepticon or Autobot helmet. I just feel like that takes it
Okay.
away from me, because then what this reminds me of? It reminds me of more of like a kid toy. You know what I'm saying? And it's not targeted towards like my demographic.
Okay.
Because that's all, like, have you ever seen those like big, like, there's like these Lego action figures that they made, and they're like 6-inch, 7-inch action figures, but made from like bionicle pieces of Star Wars characters, of Marvel characters, right?
Okay.
And they're targeted for, not the Lego collectors like that are like older. They're targeted for like the little kids, because they're like a ridiculous toy. And so yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's already the N1 Starfighter. It's just sick to have the N1 Starfighter transform into a robot, just like we've seen with other collabs. Like when we see the Top Gun Maverick, that thing was sick because it's the Maverick freaking jet that turns into just a regular transformer, right? So
I thought it was Tom Cruise.
It lives with both worlds. Whereas this, they're trying to make the N1 Plus have it be the Mando. I don't know. It doesn't work for me.
Right. I see what you're saying. Like the alt mode or the robot mode should be the homage. The second one should be
the robot, the transformer, right? Because this is just they're trying to do 2 Star Wars toys. I'm like, no, this is a Star Wars and transformer toy. Yeah.
Interesting. All right, but there he is. Get a little translucent cape as well. There is the pack.
They almost got me. Good thing they didn't get me.
All right, let's take it over to SH Figure Arts. We're getting a reissue. I believe it's a redeco. They're slightly changing some few things here. We'll take a look here. $55 for the Pattinson, Robert Pattinson, the Batman figure. Here is the original first release here. You can kind of see the difference that I'm seeing is the cape. So it had like this like plastic overlay that started, and then it went to a soft goods cape. This is a completely soft goods cape. You can kind of see a better look there. So
that's an improvement. I have the original one, and I feel like sometimes you can get away with it because sometimes that piece is part of the cowl. But since his is not part of the cowl and it's actually the cape, it always looked weird, and it also hindered articulation. So getting rid of that actually really improves this figure. But I would even then still, it's hard to even tell, but from my experience with this figure, I felt like the legs were too short, and I felt like the waist was like a drop down. Like I would recommend, but it's $55, so it's pretty cheap, to be honest. Like, because I was gonna say go get the Mezcor Mayfix, but actually for $55, it has its place. Never mind.
Okay, let's keep going. Bandai exclusive here. We're getting a second version of Mechagodzilla from Godzilla vs. Kong. $125, due out in June of next year. And this one's looking good, right? This is where Ghidorah has taken over Mecha and is now just wreaking havoc. Got the red lining here. Got the thrusters on the back, dude. I love that little addition here. And he's just...
And that blue effect didn't come with the original release either, dude. Honestly, this is such a cool P-Bandai exclusive. And I honestly feel like I like this one better than the original release. Like, I also feel like it's a darker gunmetal gray. I feel like the other one was more of a metal. They both have their look. Like, not one's better than the other, but I don't know. Just that pop of red really makes it more interesting, because the other one's just straight metal.
Yeah, and it comes with that energy blast effect too, man. Like, I love the little accessories you're getting here. But yeah, I agree with you, man. The red just makes it look cooler. The darker metal on it as well, man. So $125 for a P Bandai exclusive, due out in June next year. Mechagodzilla, love it. Let's keep it going here. We're getting Zarbon in his like fully powered up mode, right, where he's about to take out Vegeta. He thinks he's all juiced out here. $85 for the true power Zarbon, man. And they did a really good job too. I love how crazy that face is, right? He's just screaming classic Dragon Ball, and just the Dragon Ball vibes here. Love the aesthetic on this. But yeah, what do you think of Josh? He's big. He's like about a little more than 6 inches.
Dude, I love the P-Bandai stuff because I just love that it provides that avenue to give us this. Even though we're paying a premium, it's like where otherwise you're not gonna get a full powered Zarbon. I was like, honestly, we probably should have even gotten a Zarbon, to be honest with you.
Okay, yeah,
yeah. It's like, because Zarbon was also originally P-Bandai exclusive, so the fact that we're getting the second version of Zarbon is insane to me. And you guys know the quality. You guys by now know the quality of these figures, unmatched. The articulation unmatched, and yeah, they're huge. Like, dude, I just got in the mail the King Cold. Look how big this thing is.
Oh, wow.
It's like a massive box because it comes with a
Yeah.
throne. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
no,
They don't scamp.
this thing's, this thing's awesome. Yeah.
And here he has, all right, where Frieza, Vegeta comes around. And that's like the Vegeta from like the Dragon Ball Z, like, that earlier Namek saga stuff where they kind of slightly
Yeah. This one was
switched.
also another P Bandai.
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder if maybe they'll include like a Vegeta face with this Zarbon when we see it.
Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah. It'll be fun. All right. Let's keep it going here. We got a teaser, not the full reveal, but at least some pictures of the actual figure of Todoroki. Looking good, man. Looking good. I think everyone's favorite, right?
Yeah, and referencing it back to the Figma,
Oh yeah, yeah. What's the
they
suit?
they beat him. SH Figure Arts, I'll tell you guys right now. Like I have the Figma and now I'm like regretting it because it's like this is just a better figure. It looks like it articulates better. It just, yeah, man. Figure Arts is crushing it. This is better than the Figma.
They've been doing pretty good, right? On these releases, we'll see how far. And they're going to go far, right? It's a shonen. They're going to go. They're going to keep on bringing them out.
The true test is if they get P Bandai exclusives. That's when we're getting the deep stuff, baby. I'm still waiting for, because we've only, I think Dragon Ball gets it, and I think there's like the Naruto 99 every now and then.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, we'll see.
So if you've made it as a toy line with SH Figures, you start getting P Bandai.
Yeah. Like Monster Arts too.
Monsters and Monster is like they're Godzilla, right? Godzilla is just number one.
Yeah.
All right, but then they also dropped this. SH Figures dropped a little teaser. I'm not sure.
That's Hisoka's minor, dude.
Who?
Is this he? No.
I thought it was Lady Sunday.
Oh, is it for Naruto?
It's Naruto.
Oh, for a second there, I thought they were gonna pick up the Hunter line.
Oh,
because that's also a really big shonen.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to watch. But I watched the whole thing, and there's like one of the main characters, which honestly he's the best character. He's like a clown, and he has like how clowns have that like diamond pattern.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was.
Sorry, I should have said Naruto teaser. Then you would have gotten it for sure.
Yeah.
But we're getting Lady Tsunade. I like to call her Lady Sunday. That's just a thing I do. But
yeah, like Michael B. Jordan, how he calls him. What does he call him?
He says Naruto. How do you say it?
I don't even. That's the thing. He says it so bad I can't even replicate how he says it.
Naruto.
Naruto. I don't know.
Naruto.
Yeah, like Michael B. Jordan. Dude, it's just good to complete the Sannin. Now we have all three legendary Sannin. We have Orochimaru, Jiraiya, and Lady Tsunade. And yeah, like the I'm glad they didn't go with the soft goods here, because I just feel like when you do the soft goods with the hard plastic, it just messes things up. Whereas they just went full. I'm okay with that. And I feel like that purple paint is coming off really shiny. Like it looks like, I don't know. No, it's not holographic, but for a second when I saw it, I thought it was holographic kind of.
There's a little bit of variation within
it
with her when she unleashes it or unlocks it, whatever. Yeah, and I think you're right. Like it does kind of limit you to like a certain pose with her with the flowing cape, but with the face sculpts that you're getting, like where she's powering up, right? She's unlocking. And here where she's yelling, like it just works perfectly for those. You can have her displayed really.
And the dude, she's a support hero. It's not like she does any damage. She's just a healer.
Yeah, that's true. But here she is with Naruto, and I believe that face sculpt is her like extra piece.
Yeah, that's definitely new. That's for sure new.
So
not only that, but it actually might even be
the head, because I don't remember
head because the headband. Yeah. So I think it's actually an entire head.
I'm thinking so too. I couldn't find the information like on nobody's website with whether or not it was the exclusive or what it was, but
yeah, because what I'm thinking about is like the original release. I don't think it has a swap out piece for that. So yeah, I think it's a swap out head.
Yeah, I was feeling that too. But yeah, there's Lady Tsunade. Next up, got a full solicitation for the Across the Spider-Verse Peter B. Parker, with Mayday included here. So here she is. She comes out of the little carrier. You can swap that out. You can just have her in your hands. And she is has a little bit of articulation. But the Peter also comes with like, removable pieces to where you can have them relaxed or fully suited up. Love that you can get that full Spider-Man out of this new version of him as well.
That's crazy cool, because honestly, you can buy this and then buy like a third-party soft good jacket and sweatpants, and then effectively get every version of Peter B. Parker across both movies. Yeah, that's way cool.
That's nice. And Mayday, dude, I love that. It's a baby, but you get some articulation within her. Neck, arms, hips.
Oh yeah, Mayday's like, I feel like a lot of effort went into it. Like the face
Hmm.
sculpt is phenomenal. The hair
Hair.
sculpt, yeah, everything. I feel like they put a lot of effort in this figure. Like, look at
Yeah.
that.
You get two different head sculpts too, man. It's fun. It's a fun baby, man. All right, let's jump over to Haya. This one snuck up on me, man. I almost missed it. I almost missed it. Scotty. We're getting Montgomery Scotty from the exquisite 112 line from Haya. Here he is. We're getting Simon Pegg played Scotty. Likeness on this one for me, not quite, but when he's smiling, I can see more of Simon Pegg.
It's kind of what we expect. Like with they all kind of look the same. So it's like the suit, nothing to complain about. We've known
Mm-hmm.
these kind of Star Trek suits all look phenomenal. We love the texture that they give, even
Mm-hmm.
though it's like not proportionally accurate to the movies. The fact that it's there just makes it all the
Yes.
better. But yeah, they gotta fix this, man. They got because they're always hit or miss. Like who did I say was bad?
Spock. No, not Spock. Carl Urban. Carl Urban.
Yeah,
The Butcher. Yeah.
Butcher, Carl Urban was not good.
Mm-hmm.
Spock was good. Chris Pine was good. Weekta Weekta was good. Sulu was good.
Sulu was good. So
this one,
yeah, this one
not
yeah.
good. I don't even see it in either head. Like I feel like
I see it here, but
this is a terrible Simon head sculpt. Like okay. No, it ruins it for me because yeah. Okay, but they better give me that alien.
Oh yeah, his little friend, right?
Better give me that alien.
We need that one, yeah. Maybe they'll do like an aliens pack along the line here. All right, but there is Scotty. He's looking good. Let's take it around the net. Last thing we're talking about today, friends. Kyoto's giving us the second Titan, the Armored Titan. The second Titan they've done. Excuse me. Yeah, but Armored Titan is coming from Rebel Tech. Not bad, dude. What are you thinking?
Yeah, it looks really good. And honestly, they've already been shown like female Titan too. Like they're giving us everything. Yeah. So like now we have attack, armor. Female, armor, yeah. And like war, same size. So war is gonna be easy. We're gonna get War Titan.
Get a Cart Titan.
We're gonna get Cart Titan. Cart Titan's not big, Cart Titan's the same size.
But it's weird looking.
It's just on 4. So we're gonna get Cart. My hope is if they do all those, they have to give us Beast. You know what I'm saying? But Beast has got to be
Beast.
Beast has got to be like a $250 figure. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for how big it buy, I'll buy it. $250 Beast Titan, dude. It's my favorite Titan. I'll buy it.
And never a Colossal Titan, right?
No, that's just impossible. That one.
That's unrealistic.
Yeah, like Beast is possible because there are $250 figures where you can look to, like Shinron. You can look to Purunga. You can look to. They did that really big evil guy from One Piece. I figure it was
what about like Sentinels too, like the Sentinels and the Galactus? Do you think maybe that size, or is that too big?
I feel like that's different, but that could be an avenue. I feel like that's different because that's crowdfunding.
True.
Because when you listening to retail, it's like I don't know, it's a different ballgame, and there's more risk, which is why they would be less inclined to do it. But that could be an option. I wonder if they would. That might be the best route to do a like pre-order only goal thing where let's get Beast Titan. You know what I'm saying? I would be down.
That'd be cool. But yeah, no, I love seeing these figures, man. And done just so well, right? And Kyoto is gonna amazing. Yamaguchi's gonna just articulate, everywhere you want it to. So exciting. All right, that's gonna wrap it up for us today, friends. Thank you all for tuning in to the Collecting Brothers. We're gonna be thinking about our pick of the week. I think Josh already said he knows his, so maybe it's changed. Let us know down below your pick of the week, friends. Always love hearing from you guys. But yeah, what are you thinking, Josh? What's your pick? I'll run it back.
I think okay, I'm gonna go to a vehicle, dude. I'm gonna give it to the Batman Beyond Batmobile.
Batman Beyond Batmobile.
Batman Beyond Batmobile. I don't know. I just feel like the matte and reflect the glossy finish on that thing just is crazy with the lights, with the translucent red. It just looks so good.
I agree with you, man. It is a cool thing, and the aesthetic too, like the roundness, the lights that are going to come out of the back of it and in the cockpit. Going to be so much fun to photograph.
And from McFarlane, I know it's going to be reasonably priced,
That's
$60, $50, something like that.
It's not going to be crazy. All right, for me, I'm going to give it to my big metal boy, Mechagodzilla, with those fun effect pieces and the thrusters, the beam, man. I love seeing that Godzilla out there.
Yeah, no, we're on par. That was my second. That was my close second. I was thinking about it, but I was like, it's something we see, but no, it's that good. It's a phenomenal exclusive.
And it's a good variation of it, right?
Yeah.
All right, friends, let us know down below, of course. As always, keep collecting, keep playing, and may the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.